Hey there, everybody. This is Howard again at HowardFromGeorgia.com with a follow-up video for the product review that I'm doing today on Product Academy Incubator. This is a product that is just launching right now as this is being recorded, 11 a.m. Eastern Time on January 14th. This is an early bird access period of 2 hours. So at 1 p.m. the price goes up, the full launch begins at 1 p.m. Eastern. But right now you can get in at the lowest price possible. I promised you in an earlier video that I would show you the inside of the member area and go into more detail than I did in that first video. So let me show you that. This is also posted on the website, HowardFromGeorgia.com. All right, Product Academy Incubator. It's a 21-day course, and there are 3 modules. These are weekly modules, and in each module there are daily lessons and assignments. Now, it's my understanding that these daily lessons and assignments would all be available once the new week begins, and you'll get daily emails of reminders and access information. It's possible that you might not actually get the full week access at a time. You might be given daily access as each new day unfolds, but it's my understanding as late as this morning that you would get the 7 days access when that new week begins. But I'm not in control of that, so it could be either. Just don't be surprised. But in week 1, covering things such as selecting the niche, analyzing the buying power, planning your product, creating it, polishing, finishing it up, distributing review copies, writing a sales letter, and then in week 2, you move on up to setting it up in JVZoo, formatting a sales page, your get response and email lists, selecting a launch day, because there's a process to determine what should be a proper launch day for you, and creating the JV tools, inviting JV partners, setting up the affiliate contest, if you hold a contest. If it's your first one, you might not. And in week 3, planning the one-time offer, creating the one-time offer, writing that sales letter, connecting the one-time offer to your funnel, the follow-up email sequence for the OTO, adding bonuses, and then on day 21, it's launch time. So by the end of 3 weeks, you could very well have your own product fully researched and developed, created, affiliates in place, and product launching by the end of the 21-day, 3-week period. That's how this course is set up. It begins pricing at an early bird price. You'll be able to get that lower than what you're seeing on the sales page. Some questions. Will this work for newbies? Yes, this is written with newbies in mind. Even if you're not a newbie, there are things in here, and I've been through the entire course myself. There are great resources and some things in here that really would be new to most people. You don't need a lot of money to get started. You would, of course, need a domain name and hosting. Those are the 2 big items. And when I say big, I'm talking less than probably $25 to get started. This is not a complicated process. The way Emka has laid everything out and the way the instruction is provided. If you don't know what product you're going to create, that's okay. This program will help you determine that. There's resources, there's help in knowing if you can tap into other experts to help get your product created. This is for niches other than internet marketing as well. So if you're in a niche that's not internet marketing, that's okay. But of course, if you are in internet marketing, this will certainly be appropriate for you. Inside the member area, this is, let's see, the home page. There's a welcome video. And then inside the incubator, you see there are 3 weekly modules as well as a bonus module. Inside week 1, you see there's videos. In many of the daily lessons, there are additional resources below the video for you to download. There are templates you can use. There's swipe files. There's other instruction. So it's not strictly just the video that you see here. So each day within the first week has its own video. Week 2, same thing. And then week 3, same thing here for each of the 7 days. And your bonus module is recruiting the affiliate army and how to get other people involved in selling your product, expanding exposure for your product, and more importantly, helping you build your list. I was just wanting to make sure I didn't leave anything out here. I mentioned earlier that this is set up for a 3-week period. There's weekly modules with each day having lessons and assignments and resources. You really don't need much money to get started, just for domain name and hosting. And then there are 2 OTOs, one-time offers. One is the inner circle, which this is if you want to just really hit the ground running. There's advanced techniques and tips in here that's not necessary to get started. And it's set up this way so that you just aren't hit, especially if you're new to internet marketing or if you have not created your own product before. Emka did not just want to overwhelm you with information. So the main front end product, the incubator, the Product Academy Incubator, has what you need to get your product created and launched and sold. This inner circle gives you more and it helps you get things done quicker, but it is not necessary for you to go this route if you don't have the money to invest or if you choose not to. This is set up within 3 modules of instruction. And then OTO number 2 is a software, and it's My Solodex 2.0. And this has 400 vendors. This is for solos. It has 400 vendors. It's updated daily, and it gets the most popular data from Facebook pages, and it gives you information on conversion and sales and expectations along those lines. So while this is still in early bird access, I would encourage you to take a look at this. Visit my website, HowardFromGeorgia.com. If you're not already receiving my emails, take just a moment and click this get your free list building crash course, and that'll get you on my email list, and you can stay up to date on product launches like this. But there are a couple of links here that you can use to get your copy of Product Academy Incubator. And then I would ask you to email a copy of your receipt to me at howardfromgeorgia.com. And that's how I can set you up with access to the bonus products here. I've got 6 bonuses for you today. And those are related to product creation. So take a look at it. If you think this is for you, go ahead and click those links, and we'll get you inside, and we'll get the bonuses sent over to you. So if you have any questions, go ahead and email me. I've been through this course, and I like it. This is very thorough. It's very complete, and I would just encourage you to think about creating your own product, because that's really where you're in control. That's where the money is to be made. As an affiliate, you can piggyback off of other people's work. You can promote their products, and you don't have a lot of that background work or overhead to do yourself. However, you're not in control. If the product has a flaw, you're not in a position to fix that. If the product becomes unavailable or outdated, you're not in a position to fix that. So that if you have your own products out there, you're in control, and it would be you involving an army of affiliates to represent your product and promote that to members of their list. So there's many reasons for you to get involved with product creation, but if you're truly wanting to make internet marketing a job, or to replace a job, an income, if this is what you want to do to generate your primary income, then create your product and get it out there. And this is by far a very, very easy to follow, well formatted. It just makes sense to follow this program. So enough said about that. But again, I do invite your questions. If you have questions for me about this product, please do send me an email, and I'll get back to you just as quickly as possible. So for now, this is Howard at HowardFromGeorgia.com saying so long, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.